All right, so yeah, that's a big one. Getting the LLC. I mean, that's the stepping stone. We want to get you guys funded on obviously your business side. We don't want to get you funded on the personal side because kind of put you in the garden, right? It kind of limits the access to assets that you may be able to get and things like that. So we definitely want to make sure you get funded on the business side so that debt doesn't attach to you personally. So good job, Robert. Easy process or what? You got everything. Everything is all the addresses match your EIN. You that matches the same paperwork that's on your LLC and all of that, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Was the
it's all good.
training was pretty cut and dry? It was easy, leveraging it through the classroom.
Yeah. I
Perfect,
never.
perfect. Let's go. That's what we like. What you got, Dom? What is up, my brother?
What is up? So I got two things. The first one is I didn't know if you knew this either, but for the business bank account, you can do it fully online through Navy Fed, fully online.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So I was
I had to. Well, I'm in the UK, so I didn't. That's the only option for me.
Okay. All right. That's fire. That's fire as hell. I appreciate that. We're gonna hey, if you note takers in here, write that down. So Navy Fed online, fully set up the business bank account online. That's fire. Appreciate
so
it.
I have a
the steps
question.
that you have to take for that specifically is you fill out an application. They say that they're going to get back to you within 5 to 7 business days. If you go ahead and call the number at the bottom of the application, call them right after you finish the application, they will set it up for you right there and then. It takes 40 minutes to an hour, but it skips the whole 5 to 7 business days and you get it all set up, all completely done within an hour.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Yeah, yeah. And what kind of proof do they ask for any type of proof or you just be like, you know, um,
No, it was they were talking marketing consulting. Of course, they pride on the marketing and consulting. And I just kept on, I'm a consultant for marketing. What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
didn't.
consult marketing. What kind of marketing? All kinds of marketing.
I
What
said
do you
the
mean
same
by
thing. They
that?
didn't ask any questions.
yeah, that's fine.
Right.
You guys should know you what was I about to say? Always tell them that you're marketing to help businesses grow, right? We're trying to that's the type of marketing. I do marketing to make sure businesses can grow and make generate more revenue. So yeah, but what you said is fine. I market. That's what I do. I do marketing. What type of marketing? I market other businesses so that they can grow. Like that's what I do. They usually don't. I mean, that's pretty much well enough. I seen a post. I don't know how true it is. I guess my lender will let me know how true it is. I seen a post that said now that that's starting to be frowned upon from the lenders, it could have just been clickbait online. If it is, doctors' offices and things like that is the play. Banks definitely want to fund doctors' offices and things like that. You can just say, "Hey, I'm about to open up a doctor's office." For physicians and nurses and things like that. Shit, that isn't high risk, and obviously it doesn't matter the name; it's always the entity. I mean, it doesn't matter, Dominic Caputo Management. It doesn't matter.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Miss. How do I say your name?
It's Nieves.
Nieves. Yeah, you spoke to Michelle the other day, right?
Yes, I did.
Perfect, perfect. Go ahead, Miss Nieves.
So I'm just now getting started in this, and I pretty much know kind of how everything works, but I don't know how it works with how you run your program. So I was interested. I'm sorry, I had a hello.
No, no, we're still here. I think somebody came off of mute and was talking, but keep going.
Okay, and then I had a call coming in. So I was interested in the champion program. So I just wanted to know as far as what do I when I purchase the champion program, what do I need to do on my end? Because I know most of it is like a done for you. So but still what would I need to do on my end to while that's happening?
I mean, for the champion package, it's basically everything is done for you. So the only thing we can't do is like open up the bank account. So you'll open up the bank accounts, but as far as everything else goes, it's done for you. Your credit pair is going to be done for you. We're going to do your LLC for you. We're going to create you 3 ads for your business. You'll tell us, obviously give us some guidance on what do you want it if it's a personal business or your rental car business ads. Um, I mean, we do the funding process for you. We add the trade line. So we're going to have to ask information like, hey, what's your information to add this trade line? What, you just
Right.
have to communicate. As far as
Right.
everything else, we do it for you. So nothing besides onboarding and setting out the bank accounts is what you need to do.
Now, what if I have I don't know if Michelle told you, but I do have an LLC. I think I kind of structured it right. It's consulting, because I know you got to be good with structuring it. So,
What's the
I
name?
Nieves Anise Consulting LLC.
Okay. And what's the address? You got a registered agent?
I have a registered agent, but I did that address off of iPostal, and I know you guys don't like that. So,
Well, it ain't us that don't like it. It's the lenders that don't like it.
yeah.
So yeah, you're probably still gonna have to redo one, which obviously if it's included with that, we're just gonna do you another one and we'll use an actual business address, which is the registered agent's address.
Okay, and then I do bank with Bank of America on that business. So I just wanted to let you know that. And then also, how long, with me not having so much, I know it varies from person to person, and then credit repair is a process, but
Mhm.
if with me not having so much on my credit, like how long will the credit repair process take before we can go into getting funding and stuff like that?
Yeah, that I can't tell anybody or share any type of timelines. I could just tell you my best case scenario was a client came in pretty much ready for funding. So 2, 3 weeks. My worst case scenario is a client that has a bankruptcy currently. They're sitting at 19 months, but we did get the bankruptcy off of the TransUnion and the Equifax. We haven't got it off Experian yet. That's the one we're having trouble with. But I mean, 19 months compared to 7 years it being on there is
Mhm.
game changing. So I can't give you a timeline. Only you know your current credit position. So if you're checking the dot boxes, marking the boxes on everything that's pretty much where you know is a fundable profile, it
Mhm.
shouldn't be that long. But our goal is to get it done as fast as possible. We don't want people sitting in here and cry because then I mean, just to be honest and blunt with you guys, people complain. They complain the whole time. Oh, well, what about now? What about now? They see other people winning, right? And they're
Mhm.
like, oh, what about my funding? What about my funding? Do you want us to send you over there now and only get 10K, or do you want us to do the service that we said we're going to do and get you the guarantee? I provide guarantees behind it. You get a guaranteed 50K if you let us do it with this package. You get a guarantee over here. So the goal is to have you execute and get the guarantees because then I'm fulfilling on what I brought you guys in under rather than just hurrying up and pushing you under there so you can go get you a couple thousand. That's
Right.
not the goal. The goal is to maximize. So like I said, I got the best case and the worst case, and that's kind of all the only clarity I can give when it comes to credit.
Okay, one more question. So now with the champion package, because I'm pretty much ready to go. I just have to make the payment, but I just wanted to get some clarity. With the champion package, and that comes with the cars. So we get the cars and the funding.
You get the funding and you get like we don't buy the cars for you. We just get you the cars. So my vehicle dealer connect, you're gonna have access to him. You're gonna run through the whole thing about picking out your fleet. He's gonna give you the fleet that he suggests for your market, the cars that are gonna do the best. He's gonna give you the best prices. You're not gonna have to worry about down payment. You won't have a down payment on anything, and it'll include shipping the product to you. But your business and your score, your credit that you're gonna leverage and purchasing these vehicles under the LLC is going to be all under your business.
Yeah, because I right now, like I said, I do have the Mazda that's under my personal, and then I have that Honda that's under my personal, and I really don't want to do my personal like that because when I'm maxed, I'm maxed. So
Yeah,
okay,
no, we're gonna put it all under your business. That's what he specializes in.
okay, so
He only puts it in the personal if he's forced to by the banks, and that's super rare unless you got a super dead weak profile like never
Mhm.
owned the car and things like that. Those situations do arise, but your case, you already got two on your profile. You're gonna be solid.
okay, so how do I make the payment?
If you give me a second, what I'll do is I'll drop a link to you. You're in school, right?
No, I'm not in school right now. Oh, you talking
You
about in the school? Okay, yes, I am in the group. I'm in the community. Yes, yes, yes.
oh yeah, because you are actually in college. I mean, like school, huh?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. You confused me. Hold on. I'm gonna send you in the school platform. Just send me a DM and I'll drop the link in there, and you can pay that way.
Okay, sounds good. And thank you so much. Can't
Yes,
wait.
ma'am. Thank you. I'm looking forward to doing business with you.
All right.
Who's next? Who's next? I know we got I can't see the hands raised right now. I'm trying to make sure I can take care of Miss Heads. But you can come off mute and go ahead and ask before I get into my spiel. You know, I'm come give you guys game and value. We got any more questions? Jesse, good
You
to
got
see you,
one
brother.
question.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, man. You getting close. I've been looking at your credit profile. You if not there and already sent over, you pretty damn solid. Welcome to the call, man. It's glad to see you here.
I was
We
just
got,
glad to be here, dude. Just yeah, waiting for those last couple inquiries and ready to get going on this.
I mean, if it's less than five, we're pretty tapped in with our lenders, man. That's why we got them banker relationship issue. I mean, if it's less than five, I can probably push you through. You know what I mean? Better to be sooner than later, right? I'm plugged to where I can say, hey, bro, push them through. It's only five. Let's do it. I push my limits. If they say no, we'll just get it off. You run the inquiry play in the community. If that doesn't work, you'll wait for our process. But yeah, I'll definitely tap in. I'm gonna go look at your profile, after this call, and I'll give you a little bit of clarity.
All right, you're the man, Trevor. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jesse. Go ahead, Dom. Oh, that was
I did have a question.
I think it says Zoom user. We still ain't got the name down there.
Oh, this Jerome, man.
Jerome, that's it. Like you gotta change that.
Man, I don't even know how to use the Zoom.
We'll call you Zoom user. Look, go ahead, Jerome. I think you had your hand raised before Dom.
Yeah, I was worried about the Navy Federal thing.
Uh-huh.
And could I use your plug as far as that?
Or you could just go online and do it like Dom said. Did you catch that earlier?
Yeah, I did. I just wrote that down. It down.
Try that first because I'm actually the way my plug works, right? If you can do it online, you go ahead and do it online. But the way to get in the door with Navy Fed, I'm kind of out of out of slots to bring people in. But if you find somebody that you know that you're close, you're cool with in Navy Fed, y'all just go into the branch and have them say, hey, this is my brother. He just moved here. He wants to bank with you. I've done that part too many times. I kind of ran out of those. And I don't want to, it isn't that I ran out. It's the fact that I don't want to risk putting too many people on there because if one of y'all burn Navy Fed, it comes on me. Like, it's my fault. No Diddy. But it falls back on me, right? So, but that's the play. Run Dom's play, like he said, which is super valuable, and that's a game. Dom, you need to post it in the community, right? Because you just discovered it. You post it. Robert, you can second it. You can post it, or you can post up under his. Run that play because I didn't know that play. And then add an alternative is the one where you're going to tap in with somebody who's already there. Obviously, somebody that's close to you, and just say like, hey, let's go to Navy Fed. I want to open an account. Just let them know. Just say, y'all run the play. Hey, this is my brother. He just moved here. He wants to go open an account with y'all. They don't ask for no type of, lease, none of that shit. I brought them to the branch. They opened their account, gave them their debit card on site. Getting the relationship started is what matters.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dom.
To add on to that Navy Fed thing, I've also heard it's worked for some people to just straight up call the support line and be like, I did have a grandparent that was previously in the Navy or whatnot, but he passed away. I have no records of him. And just depending on the call center guy that you get, you guys could get an account set up from that too. And it's just repeating the process, just like getting inquiries removed with the call center, just keep calling back, right?
Call back till you get that rep that let you in.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great play. Good shit, Dom. That's value. That's super game. I mean one of them representatives are going to let you in. Look, my grandfather was in, and I gas him up too. Say, I really like Navy Fed. I really like your rates. All my friends have it. They tell me about it. I really want to be a part of this bank. Is it okay for me to initiate banking services with y'all? I mean, they want a client, bro. They're not about to, you know what I mean? They want a client. You're about to come over there and do business with them, apply for credit. Shit, you damn sure they want you. They're gonna make money off you. They want that. I see something, Trayvon he's still in here. Can you give some spiel about private car rental? Private car rental and rent to own is the play. That's the spiel on it. You start on Turo to build up your clientele, you build up your clout, you get your name out there, you start your brand, your business, you start getting customers more acclimatized to using you and having you as their source for the rental car business, and then you move them off the platform. Once you build that trust and you establish that relationship, you move them off the platform in a sense of like, hey, look, man, it says you're paying $900 for this rental, but $200 of it is going to fees. You know what I mean? I'll take care of you for $650. That's a savings for them. Or you could just say, hey, $200 is going to fees. I'll do it for $700. Let's get off the platform and come rent over here. Long as you protected, that's always the play. Why would you want to give 10% of your money to Turo when you can have 100% of your profits, right? Of course, you run 100% of the risks, but that's always the play. Private rental, rent to own, hands down is the best play. But make sure that you're not just starting off with that. Build, make sure it's somebody that you can trust. Everybody that's in all of my cars right now, I only got like 7 on the platform right now. And they're snooze because everything is on private rental, rent to own. Monthly payment. I like the residual income. Of course the daily rates are good. Daily rate. But I don't have time to focus on that as a business owner and a mentor to over 2,000 students. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to sit there and watch and babysit my fleet. I got somebody else running it, and they're just paying me every single month. And if I'm making $1,000 extra every single month off every car with 40 cars, I mean, you could do the math there. So that is the play. Talks. I'll have to try that Navy Fed grandparent thing. Couldn't find anyone to help. Yep. Yeah. Run the play. I mean, that's what this is about, right? That's what the community is for, so that you can, if you guys aren't posting in the community and engaging with people and even trying to like spread any type of value or any type of game that you got, I mean, you're wrong. You probably shouldn't even be in the community, right? If you're in there to seek information and learn information from other people, then you need to spread the information that you have, the stuff that you know, the loopholes that you have. Like, I just put I got a streaming business. I just put that in there. You know why? Because I'm pretty sure somebody's paying more than what they should be paying for cable and all these apps, right? So I put my streaming platform in there. There's a whole class in there. Go look at it. See if you like it. If you want it, you jump in and sign up there, right? Like, it's about teaching people how to save money and make more money, right? And provide wealth. So that's what it's for. If you're not going to do that, I mean, my community is not for. I don't know why anybody would join a community as valuable as Let's Go Hustle or any of these other communities out here and not be in there. I check my phone every single day, right? Like, if you're on your phone, pull out the app. You never know what's going to go on. You know what you can find within the community. We give out promotions. We give out rewards. I mean, we're flying people out in July to Miami. All you got to do is be active. All you got to do is engage. We're running a 7-day free credit repair only. That's all you get is free credit repair for 7 days for the most engaged people. And the most engaged people were already mentees. So, I mean, we don't care about, what there is to offer or anything that's going on if we're not taking advantage of those things for the people who aren't students, right? Rent to own cars. Is there an instruction video in Skool? Yes, there is. Richard, I think that's Richard Bryan. Yeah. Go to the classroom, right? Go inside of, I changed the names of things, right? Just so they make more sense, right? The Turo Power Play. Go inside the Turo Power Play and then it says private rental, rent to own. If you click that, you're gonna have the whole class there. Of me explaining why the rules I set are what they said and how it works. And I'll also provide you with 2 PDFs. You got a private rental contract and a rent to own contract. You don't have to use those. Those are just your blueprint. You bring it over to your document, copy and paste it and do it your way. It's inside of the Turo Power Play. It's inside the classroom, right? I put everything in there for you guys to have, right? Got the formal stuff and got the informal stuff, right? So that's there for you guys to use. Go ahead, Dom.
I had one question, and then I can also tag on top of the contract thing as well. What I did to reiterate my contract, you guys could use AI and ChatGPT in the sense of I pay $20 a month or whatever for the more premium version, but I just sent it the PDF contract, told them I'm in North Carolina. This is what I'm trying to do. Find the weak spots in the contract and make this bulletproof. So it's in my best interest of I'm going to win everything. There's nothing that can attack me and I won't win because of this contract, give or say. And then it comes back with an entirely new contract that you guys can use. My question for you, Trevor, was similarly to the credit card applications for, let's just say, the annual income, projected annual income, 265, right? Is that the same that you put for auto loan applications and pre-approvals and stuff?
You talking about because the dealer's supposed to be handling that for you. Are you talking about if you go to the dealership and apply for a car and don't use the Dealer Connect?
So I messaged the Dealer Connect and he asked me my income. So I didn't know if actual income or 265 projected income.
I would just, he's probably just asking that to connect the dots, like for sending it into the bank. I would go, as long as you're making, I mean, I don't want to get into what you make and things like that, but I've always been truthful on my income, even at the time when I was lower and only making like $80,000 a year. I was putting $80,000 a year and still getting whatever vehicle I wanted. So I'll get you more clarity. I'll hit up Jeremy and ask, is this like, hey, this is just paperwork that's needed, or you want these guys to put a certain number that doesn't flag back? But I mean, if you're close to 100 and over 100, that's solid. If you go too high, they might ask for proof of income. Regardless, if you guys hit us up, we can get you that proof of income, anything that you need when it comes to showing documentation to lenders, car lots, or whatever it may be. We do have that access. Kane Robinson is that source for that. He can get you anything. We have a business, so I mean, obviously, we got to protect you guys as clients, and we got to protect our business. So yeah, I think you'll be solid. He's might just be something that the banks are gonna want, as in to look back on. They're not gonna, if he asks for pay stubs, then that's when you'll have to go. I wouldn't use the 254 if you're applying for a car. You know what I mean? I would use around where you're at, 80 to 120, something like that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And that's just from my personal experience. If you put 254, they might want proof of income. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I did get pre-approved. I was working with Jeremy because I got a one-on-one with Cade just to kind of overview everything. He did say, why not? Let's just shoot for it. Let's get at least a couple cars under your belt and your personal name to build up your credit even more. But it's not 100%. You might get one car. So I hit up Jeremy. Only thing I really got pre-approved for was CarMax. Went into CarMax. I used the 265 and they asked for a proof of income. So that's where I got stuck with everything. So I'm just gonna sit in the garden for a little bit for those 6 months, build up my credit even more, and then go back stronger.
So did you utilize it though? You already utilized it and shit?
What do you mean?
Like you already went and made the purchases with that?
No, I couldn't because I needed proof of income.
Oh, well, you're not going to have to sit in the garden if it's just a pool, if it's a hard inquiry. You only sit in the garden if you accept that and spend it.
Oh shit. Okay.
You don't have to wait at all. Just call, remove the inquiry before 30 days. Call the credit bureau, remove the inquiry because nothing hit, and then just go try again.
Okay, sweet. I didn't know that. I appreciate that. I did just add.
You only go.
You asking me like it's my wedding. I don't know.
You only go in the credit garden if you actually utilize, like if you actually get the debt, right? Like if you actually you got the 265 and you went and bought something and put it on your profile. That's the only time you go on the garden. We got a credit stack, and if you look into the hard inquiry remover, there's a credit stack, a credit and asset hard inquiry wipe. You don't have to change the address or nothing. When you're applying, you just call them the next day and you can get it wiped. Two days later, it'll be off your profile because it didn't hit your profile. It only hits your profile after 30 days. When all that new debt hits your profile in 30 days, that's when now you're in the garden because you got a bunch of new stuff at once. If you didn't utilize it, you're not in the garden at all.
I did just get 2 credit strong accounts yesterday.
So that might have put you in the garden, but it's gonna,
yeah, that's what I was thinking because I didn't get approved for anything. I thought I was already in the garden, so I just went ahead.
It's
I
just
said, "Fuck it, I'm
literally like
gonna get
months
some
away. You're more freaked out
credit
about it than
strong."
me, and I'm the one that's got to go get a tux and all that.
hey, King Xavier, can you mute up for me, brother? Yeah,
But
I was hearing you.
I thought I was in the garden, so I got credit strong accounts. I got a 10K and a 15K. I'm gonna hit up rent reporters to get 2 backdated for my address and stuff, and then I'll just wait it out for the 6 months and come back stronger. I'm gonna get 2. I was also talking to another Navy Fed rep about pledge loans. You guys can get 1 pledge loan a day. I didn't know that, meaning I could put 5K into a pledge loan, take 98% of that, call back the next day, and then use that 98% for another pledge loan and just repeat that.
Yeah.
And that's what at least the rep said.
What he's talking about, guys, and when he talks about rental karma and credit builders for credit strong for those of you who don't know, if you don't have a lot of accounts, right, it's going to be super hard to get those high limits. That's why we bring you in for credit optimization, and we kind of look at everything. We see what you need and we tell you and we recommend what you need, right? So if you don't have at least 10 accounts or close to it, 10 or more, we're going to tell you to probably go get Credit Strong, add them accounts, probably go to Rental Karma and get those backdated debts, right? Because that puts you in a better fundable position. We're not bringing you on to, collect some money from you to move forward with us with our mentorship just to get you your money back. We want to try to maximize that. We want to 10 times your investment. We want to 20 times, 10, 15, 20 times your investment. We want your investment to pay off so that you can feel like, damn, you know what? This was worth it. I never had an 800 credit score. I never had a business that pays me passive income from a damn car that I used to pay for every single day, but now it's creating me money. Like, that's the goal, is to make sure that we maximize you. So when we tell you to do these things and these credit builders, those only put you in a better fundable position. When you invest in something, that's what you're investing for the long term. You're investing for the bigger picture, right? I didn't buy just one mentorship and learn it all. I bought fucking multiple mentorships. I bought multiple perks within that mentorship that was going to benefit me and help me. When I got these packages for a reason. People don't need everything within every single package, right? But the people that want the shit done for them, they're going to pick that package because they're like, you know what? I'm building some other stuff, or I got a lot of work, or I got a lot of motion going on over here. I don't have time. But if these people can do it for me, shit, I won. And then you got the DIY package. That package is for the people like, look, I don't need your assistance. I feel like if I just have your connections and your knowledge, I can win, right? Like that's kind of how we set this thing up. We want to make sure that people are winning, that people are in a winning position that can maximize the most. We don't want to waste. I like my time. I don't want to waste my time, and I damn sure don't want to waste your time, especially if you trusted us to invest in it, right? What else we got? Somebody came off a mute a minute ago about to say something. I don't know who it was. Was that you, Xavier? King Xavier? Was that you? Who was it? Nobody? We ain't got none?
Hey, Trevor.
I know. Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, I'm a mentee, and this may be off the subject, but I noticed that those packages you released. How does that work out with mentees that's already in the system? Is there
If you're
packages?
if you're already there, because this question has came up, I hate to cut you off, but I already know you're gonna have the done for you package, because at that time of doing business, that's how we were operating anyway. So you're basically the champion. You will be granted with the champion whenever you and it doesn't matter. That was the time of that business moving forward. I can say that on this call. If you didn't know and you didn't jump ship and you didn't come on board with us when we were at that level, then that was your loss. Now we have these packages and we're going to do the best behind our clients. So there's clients that came in early phase, but guess what? We were running everything done for you. So guess what? If you came in 6 months ago and only paid 3,000, you're getting the champion. I mean, that's what we were selling at that time, and that's how it went. So that's what you're gonna get, And then you were just in that right place at the right time. So yeah, you will get the max package, Mr. Brian. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, there was that one that it was like a real high package where it looked like somebody super successful would get to that package. If you decide to go something like that and you're already a mentee, would you get a discount?
100%. The original price that you paid would come off of that total. So you can always upgrade or downgrade your tier of packages. That's kind of like why we put it in here like this. So you can always upgrade or downgrade, and you would only pay the difference, right? Like our job isn't to put people in financial situations or financial burdens or anything like that. We want to elevate people and make sure that they're good, right? So if you paid that price will be deducted from the total of the legendary package. You're speaking of the legendary package. That's for the people who are making 10, 20, 30K a month that are really trying to reach, 100, 150, 200K a month. That's everything that I've done, right? Everything that I have in my business to put us to over 100K a month, right? So we want you guys to have that same perk, right? I would be gatekeeping if I didn't give you all the access to everything that I have, right? Putting you in downtown Miami and Brickell on a high rise to promote your business and your brand, putting you on podcast tours, putting a finance company in your business. There's a lot within that legendary package that really took me from 10, 20, 30K a month to 100 and more, 100K or more a month, right? So if I don't release it to y'all and don't share those same connections and don't share those same affiliates, then I'm gatekeeping. I don't want to do that. But I never push that package on somebody unless they're already generating revenue and they're trying to really scale. That package is, I got this game from Myron Golden. I paid, $65,000 for Myron Golden's mentorship. I came up with those packages for a reason because I learned it. I learned the blueprint from one of the best people in the business game, right? Having offers and shit. And now I come back and run it to you guys. So, yeah, but Rick, 100%. If you're wanting to upgrade, you feel like, damn, 20K a month. This is nice, but I need more. That's when you upgrade to that and you do pay the difference 100%.
For the credit repair, is that a one time or is it like ongoing? Like
Okay,
will you,
so the way that this works, right, with the credit, like now we have the packages, right? These are yearly. So this is yearly packages. If you continue to make you can upgrade, downgrade, however you want it to be. But if you continue to make your yearly payment, right, you can run these plays for the rest of the time that you are literally paying that price. So that means if you're paying your annuals, you never have to worry about having bad credit again because we will dispute for the rest of your life. If you're paying that for the rest of your life, we will dispute for you the rest of your life. When it's time for funding, we will do your funding for the rest of the time that you're running funding. You don't have to worry about funding. So this year we might have got, we might have only got 150K. But now a year's went by, you running business, your credit's just getting better as long as you're not screwing up. Guess what? Now that 150 probably is going to turn into 300, 400K in credit, right? I got almost $1 million in credit, right? I'm over $500,000 just in credit. It don't happen just right then and there. You got to build to this. You got to keep doing it. So yes, 100%, as long as you're on a recurring plan and you continue to pay it, you don't ever have to worry about those type of perks again. Lifetime access to the community, right? Lifetime access to these calls here. These calls are a little bit for everybody in the community though, but you do have a Discord. If you need a one-on-one, let's tap in on Discord. I give you one. I'm a mentor, right? I have mentees. So you need that one-on-one. Let's get it. I do run out of time. So shooting a text in Discord, I respond to my mentees in Discord. I'll tell everybody in this Zoom call. My mentees have priority. They invested in something that is life-changing. They invested in me. I'm not prioritizing the Skool chat for people who didn't move forward with us. My mentees that trusted me are out here winning. They're out there getting results. They get my primary attention. That's just how business is, right? Like, and that's kind of like the cutting. That's how this stuff works, right? You got a question, you get it answered because you invested and you hold priority over the random people that want freebies. Or I'm cool with people that want freebies and free game. You can get it all day. I don't know if you're going to implement it or if it's going to even benefit you. I know when I want something that has a result, I pay for that shit. If I want the best pizza, I'm going to pay for the best pizza. I'm not going to go to Little Caesars. No shame on Little Caesars, but I'm going to the best pizza place because I'm paying for what I want, right? And so that's kind of how this thing goes. But to answer your question, yes, long as you're renewing, you're good. You may be to the point to where Legendary set you off. You don't have to renew Legendary. The podcast, you may have made so many affiliations, right? Affiliates, and got so many connects that you don't even got to do that no more. You don't have to pay. Maybe you leverage the course. We give you, see, people don't understand this, right? We do the service for you, right? We got the done for you, but we give you the materials, right? I do understand time. I do understand people that are lazy. I'm not saying that's anybody on this call, but I understand both, right? But we give you the material. If you apply everything that you learn in the material, you can literally do this on your own. You don't need, because we break everything down in the course material. There's one of my offers in there that is literally, I mean, if you go to the classroom, it literally says fire your boss with this play. It's everything that we're already doing within the course material. So you can do it that you can run it that way as well. I mean, you're a client is a client regardless. You're gonna spend and you're gonna get value, right? But as far as done for you, you never have to worry about doing any of that stuff again when you're recurring. I got people that upgrade to the big and they drop down to the lowest package because they're like, you know what? I'm a business owner. Shit, I got 30 cars. I miss the payment. I need a late payment removed. You might mess up the whole business, but guess what? If you get credit repair, you can literally mess up this some Donald Trump shit, right? You can mess up your whole business, go bankruptcy, but guess what? We repair it. Start a new one. It's unlimited. Credit repair and credit is unlimited, and we know the system. So that's It gets deeper than just like, oh, I'm paying this. Man, I know people that are charging $3.99 a month for the tree shaking method on credit repair. Tree shaking ain't getting you nothing. They're putting trade lines on you. They're knocking off an inquiry. You're getting 10 points. Everybody's like, man, I went from 680 to 720. It don't matter if you can't get no money, right? So you're paying $3.99 every single month to this person who's fixing your credit, or the family member that someone's doing my credit now, bro. They've been doing your credit for 2 years. You wasting time. You can come to somebody that's just going to do it for you. You ain't got to worry about the headache or the hassle or you know what I mean? And people just people sometimes they don't understand that leverage. But yeah, Robert, as long as you got it, we're your mentee. We are your mentor. You ain't got to worry about nothing, never doing your funding, never building hey, Jeremy, I need more cars. Boom. Hey, Trevor, my credit's solid. I got my cars. It's been 6 months. I'm out of the garden. I need more funding. Okay. That's what you paid for.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, I don't ever want to have to deal with the credit companies. Like, I just want you guys to do it.
100%. I mean, I'm the same way. Obviously, I do it. I don't do my own credit repair. My staff does it, but I continue to pay. Same thing. I continue to pay my staff for what I need. I don't have time to do my own credit repair. I don't have time to do that stuff anymore. In the beginning, I did, but now I don't have time. But a lot of people think you just need to. You gotta. Obviously, you have to pay to play, right? You got to pay to get in the game. If you don't invest in yourself, you know how many people, friends, family members I've done free shit for, and guess what they did with it? They did nothing with it. They messed their credit back up. They didn't go get funding. They didn't start a business, and I wasted me and my staff's time on trying to help somebody out. So you got to pay to play, because when you spend money on something, you like, damn, you're going to definitely put your all into it. You're going to make sure that you're doing stuff the right way because you invested in that. You're at least trying to get your investment back at a minimum. Damn, I paid $5,000. Can I at least get $5,000 back? Then you're not mad, at least. No buyer's remorse, because you got your money back that you invested. But even as a business owner, I still pay my staff to do my stuff. I don't have time to do that. We give the course material, we got things for everybody. We don't want everybody it ain't like you got to pay to play, right? But you don't have to get the done for you stuff. If you're an implementer, an action taker with a lot of time on your hands, get the blueprints and go run it yourself. Then if you need help, come on, let's talk about it. I'll discount that off the done for you, We're good. Dominic, give me 1 second. I'm going to answer this chat question. I'm going to get to you. I said, I know we had talked about me starting a new, you good, Rob? Yeah, you already said it's good. I know we had talked about me starting a new LLC and changing my name. Should stick more towards a first and last name with LLC at the end. Xavier Mathis Management. Just do that. Xavier Mathis Management. That'll be fine.
All right, bet. Appreciate you.
And then put that in a trust too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put all your LLCs, everybody that's on this call, put all your LLCs, all your assets, everything in a trust. Protect yourself, protect your stuff, protect your wealth. Put your social media in a trust. Like if your social media is your platform and you go viral on social media like myself, and you have an audience on social media, when you leave this earth, right? You want somebody else to take over yours, be taking money from your family? No, put that shit in a trust. That shit's like land now. YouTube, that's like land. Nobody's selling land with no mineral rights no more, barely. If they're selling land, you can get land, but you're not getting the mineral rights to it. Land nowadays is social media. That's what land is. Your YouTube page, your Instagram, all that is land. So put all of your handles in a trust. That's your shit. They can't shut you down. If they shut you down, they still owe you for it. It's your stuff. Go ahead, Dom.
So I got into the mentorship before all the tiers and stuff. Like I said, I do got to remove all those inquiries from going to the car. Could I, is it in my package or whatnot to just message you guys to get those removed? Or do I have to do this myself?
On the increase you said?
Yeah.
If you're getting credit repair, I mean, they'll get to, you can't be like, hey, remove these tomorrow. I mean, don't work like that. Obviously, there's so many clients. We're sitting in out disputes every single day on those clients, but the results come back at different times for the bureaus. You could just use the training and go do it yourself, or you can wait. I always tell people I provide the training to give streamlined processes on doing things, because the training is just telling you what we're already doing. You could just do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Rather than our system it's got to take time, right? Like we don't prioritize, Dominic Caputo over everybody. It just comes in the system. We hit everybody, we get answers, and then we do it again the next month. send disputes, wait for their response. Okay, that is still a system that has to go that way, right? But the training is going to teach you everything you need to know to where you can streamline things, right? Because that's what we give the materials for too. We'd be gatekeeping if we were like, then y'all are really relying on us. When a client's sitting in there like, I can go get funded, like, damn, I'm waiting on inquiries to move. This isn't a shot at you or anything, Jesse, but because we just looked at it today. I know some stuff fell off, but if a client's like, man, I'm waiting on funding, and I look at his profile and he's got 10 inquiries and that's all he has. If you're waiting on funding, use the training and remove the inquiries instead of waiting on us, because I give you the training on how to do it. Go remove the inquiries and then let's go get funding, right? And I don't know if that's your case at all, Jesse. We were talking about inquiries. We spoke and I said, hey, I think that's the only thing holding you back, but it's super minimal. It's not like 10 or more. I can probably push you through, but you also haven't complained. You're not a complainer that's like, man, why haven't I been funded yet? And like these inquiries, what's taking so long to get the inquiries off? Bro, you got the training. Go do it. I gave you the game. Like, go do. We did everything else. You can't go dispute the inquiries to speed up your funding process. Like, you know what I mean? I can't. It would be unfair for me to prioritize you or you or you just because that's unfair to everybody else. I have to have it fair for every single mentee who's trusted with us, right? Who's trusted to move forward with us and make this thing possible.
100%. And would you be able to talk a little bit more on the setups for LLCs, holding LLC, trust? What state should the holding LLC be out of? What country should the trust be out of, etc.? Because I don't think you guys have anything on that, and I'm super interested in hearing about that a little bit.
We really don't. I can tell you my play that I ran for it, but we really don't have that. But that is something that I'm trying to connect into this community because I know how valuable it is. But the person that is doing that is always the person that does that also does other things, and he gets off topic about what matters because he's trying to bring clients in to sell his product, which is the other thing. And it's like, no, bro, that's not what we're doing here. You're not an affiliate. I need this value to come record it. Let me put it in the community for my clients. If you need me to pay you, I'll pay you. But it's different with affiliates. Get funny, right? All the affiliates that you see in there, those are trusted and vetted. And if they've been removed from it, there was a reason why. But I'm always going to have a fill-in for that, right? So how I done it, obviously, I got everything that I own from my assets, so houses, cars, LLCs, everything it's just the trust. This one at the company I use is I think it's called a family trust or a children's trust or something like that they call it, but it's all within a trust. I do have obviously certain family members that can like beneficiaries and stuff like that. But the trust owns the LLC, and then I own the LLCs. It's like that's how the breakdown is. So if you can't really sue the LLC or the business, you have to sue the trust or something like that. I don't really know because I kind of told them what I wanted, and that's how that works. They kind of structure it for you. What I do know is Let's Go Hustle and Trevor Calais cannot be sued for anything that happens in the business space. You gotta, because it's protected by the trust, from my knowledge. And that's what I told them, and they set it up their way. But I actually probably need more knowledge on this myself, or I need to bring somebody to the community that knows this, that can really give you guys a class and teach it. So I'm gonna put it in my notes to bring that, and that way we can, I definitely want you guys to, I don't want you guys to be left out of that, right? Go ahead, Danny.
Hey, what's going on, Trevor?
What's up, brother?
All right, so I got all my letters out last week. I was feeling good. I got a letter today, or an email today from TransUnion saying that it looks like it's from a credit repair company. And do you have any advice how to move forward on that?
I put that note in. All right, so you said you got a letter from TransUnion about a credit repair company, and was it a dispute?
No, it said that it was saying that it didn't look like I did them. It was saying it was an email saying that it looked like it was from a third party.
Shit, I don't know. I don't be checking when I got, I'm bad when it comes to, I look at emails that I know that, because there's so much spam spoofs and all that. I don't even tap in. Are you a student or just a community member?
No, I'm just in the community.
Yeah, I know if it's us, you're gonna see everything that's important in your portal. But like as far as emails about, I just delete them. It could be, I delete all that shit. Equifax and Experian, Credit Karma, I delete all that. I clean my inbox out of all that stuff because I don't know what's real and what's fake. If I want to know, I log into Credit Karma and look. You know what I mean? And then same thing with like my portal. If there's a dispute or something that went out on my behalf, I look at the portal, right? I don't even be trusting email. I get so many emails from Facebook saying, "Oh, we shut your ads down." I go click the contact. It's like somebody's Gmail trying to hack me. I'm like, bro. So I wouldn't, if you're actively disputing, you're going to be able to log into TransUnion itself and look at the results. I wouldn't personally, that's just me. I wouldn't mess with no emails. I don't be clicking shit. People be trying to hack. I don't entertain those.
Yeah, they're not even there. I guess they canceled all of them, like the disputes.
And all the ones that you put in yourself?
Yep.
Was it a CPFB?
No, the CFPB is still shut down.
Yeah, but I was figuring like if it was from them, then that's probably why they canceled it because of that. But if it ain't from them, I mean, I know the sweeps and stuff are still working, so you could probably run that play.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Well, cool. I just want to know if you had any quick advice for me.
I wouldn't. I'd log into the app directly and check it out. You know what I mean? I can't. You know what I mean? Like it'll tell you in the app if the app says it, then the email might be real and stuff. But you know, I don't have any type of guidance or clarity on that. I would only think that anything CFPB related that got disputed would be canceled because of the shutdown. But if it wasn't that, then I can't really give no guidance on it, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes to the credit, look, like I said, I'm a student to this. I'm not just teaching it. I'm a student to it too. I don't worry about my credit. My credit team does that. I just keep my credit in good standing. So at any point I can go buy something and do something. I don't even look at it.
All of us ain't that lucky to just have a team to go do it. I wish.
You got one. Become a student. It's in every package. Become a student and you got it. You ain't got to worry about it no more.
Thank God I'm gonna have to put on layaway.
Hey, look, we got packages, man. We'll work with you. I know you can come up with something. Check that pin video in the community and see which one best fits you. We'll get you taken care of.
All right, cool. I'm gonna look at it.
Hey,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Always dropping gems for the people. Yes, Eric. Always got to spread the wealth, got to spread the knowledge, and make sure everybody is in tune to what's going on around us. Thank you, brother. Just want to let you know I started the program with Matt. Blessings and thank you. Yes, sir. What Anthony's talking about is the program with Matt. He's going to teach you how to really build crazy wealth. He actually, Anthony was just dropping in to say that, and he did probably. He started with Matt. Matthew Davis is our he's our wealth builder, right? Like, so when you get this capital, you get your funding, you get your credit, right? And you get your capital. What are you going to do with that, right? Like besides operate and run a business, how are we going to create long-term wealth with that? And that's what Matt does. He sets you up, he gets you going in the stock market and the correct growth stocks that you need to add. I don't know if you guys know the power of that, but I don't put my money in a savings account at the bank. I don't keep my money in the checking account at the bank. The only money that stays in the checking account at the bank is the money that pays my bills that is on auto renewal. That's all I need to have in there. Everything else goes in my Fidelity account, in my high yield savings account, in my health savings account, right? Like health, I don't pay for health insurance. I have a health savings account for that reason. And then I got growth stocks within that, right? And this is what he teaches you to make sure that you're constantly building wealth. For instance, I put $5,000 in my health savings account. My wife and my daughters used it for some medication and stuff like that. About $200-300 came out. I'm down to $4,700. But because I have growth stocks invested in that health savings account, I have Google, I have Nvidia, and I have Apple attached to that account. It's back at $5,100. It's back at the money that I invested in because now it's making money off growth stocks. So that's the play. Put your money in, and Matt will turn you up. When you get your capital, do some shit good with your capital. Liquidate that credit, put it in growth stocks, and start building true wealth. Same guy that does the LLCs, Dom. He's the same guy that I'm trying to get. He does life insurance as well, so he's gonna be able to get you, just like Marcus Jones just said, Charles Shelton, same guy. Matter of fact, I need to make his call. He's coming to speak to us on Friday, and Marcus Jones will be your guys' rep for what they do over there at with Charles Shelton's group and shit like that, life insurance, LLCs, and trusts and things like that. So we got an in-house rep, which will be it's gonna be Marcus Jones. He'll be that guy. So Charles will do the calls and get everything rolling. He's speaking Friday. I'll make the call in the community as soon as he gives me his graphic back. He'll do the calls for now until Marcus is trained up to take that over, and this will be Marcus's community for that. That's what the plan is. If Marcus didn't know, now he knows. He's going to be my rep for that within this community, and I'm probably going to add 2 or 3 more people to that. So Charles Shelton, if you hit him up in the school, hey Charles, I got a couple questions about life insurance and LLCs. He'll probably give you an answer and things like that. Let him know you're already in the community. Say you look forward to speaking to him on Friday. Yes, sir. Robert, I see Mr. Reynolds, seen you had your hand went up and went back down.
Yeah, so I just logged into Experian after you said that, and my credit score sitting at 733. It wasn't.
So you went up, huh?
Yeah, it went up a lot because I dropped all my utilization by getting a personal loan.
Oh yeah, so you ran that play already.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to check them because I think that was maybe the only thing that was hurting you, was it not?
Yeah, now the only thing that should be there is the inquiry from getting the personal loan. But
okay, so get in the community, call Experian tomorrow and get the inquiry removed, and then we'll push you over to funding since that already hit. It hasn't been 30 days yet, right?
No, but I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be in Florida in April, so I'm not really ready yet.
That's right. That's right. You don't want to just sit on the funding. You don't want to just hold it. Why?
Well, I mean, would getting the funding early affect? Because I don't want to get the cars yet until
and it's not going to mess with the cars because you're putting it in the business.
I mean, yeah, then I could just get the funding.
Yeah, I mean, I would because I mean, April. I mean, you could get sick. A late payment could happen. If we in position now, we need to go ahead and push through. Especially because that new loan is going to hit. It's going to hit your credit. So you already you're in the game right now. You done put yourself in the game. It ain't going to mess up you're PG in it anyway. So it's not really. Just disregard what I just said. It's going in the business. So you're solid either way. Yeah. Let's hit your Discord channel. Shantae may be in there. If she's not, I will. You could just hit the Discord channel and say, tag myself and say I'm ready for funding. That way I get the notification and I don't forget. I'll add Shantae to the group. Let me just do that now because I don't want to I only got a couple of minutes on this call and I don't want to forget. Hold on. But if someone wants to come off mute and ask another question, never mind. I ain't even gonna be focused. Let me stop. ROBERT. Boom. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna see if Shantae in here. She is. So tag Shantae in your channel and say, hey, Shantae, I just got a personal loan to knock down the utilization. Am I ready to push for funding? And then they should be able to take care of you.
Yeah, I mean, that's already, it's in the chat. It already says all that in the chat. Other than I'm ready for funding.
Okay, yeah. If you're ready, then you're ready, and especially that utilization got put down. So, yeah, you're solid. I got time for a couple more. Value, guys. Hey, it's value in this game. I'm gonna give it away. Look, don't let.
I had one more question for you.
Go ahead, Xavier.
What industry should I set this new LLC up in? Because I'm literally creating a new one right now as you speaking, giving a game. So,
which one? Which what?
What industry should I put my new LLC into?
Oh, you trying to get sauce and stuff? You ain't even a student. Come on, bro. I would do marketing and consulting, bro.
So I appreciate you to do that.
Yes, sir.
They just search NAIC in Skool.
Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah, if you 9 times out of 10, just like Mr. Robert said, you got questions, you go to the search bar in Skool, type it in industry or bit, you know what I mean? You're gonna see a gang of stuff highlighted and pop up. You're gonna get the value that you need. Like I say, I be giving the game. It's all good. I give I give that value in that game away. At the end of the day, I already know people gonna have to circle that block if they want to maximize. We maximize. I'm not saying people don't run the plays correctly, but I've had very few people do exactly what we can do whenever they're doing it on their own. They limit their funding. Now, they don't got the connection. They don't got the banker connections. We're the difference in 10 and 50K, right? You don't have the car connections. That dealer's not about to give you 5, 10 cars at once. You're probably going to get one, right? Like that's why this system's set up that way. But yeah, like Mr. Eric said in the chat, school's where it's at. School's going to give you everything you need to know. Watch the free material, post. You ask a question, there's thousands of people that are probably going to answer it, right? That's going to be the spot. But I mean, I got time for one more. If somebody's got one, I got time for one more before I hop off here. I want to make sure that everybody got their time wisely and stuff. This dude is blowing me up, bro. I'm not trying to do business right now. We good? Everybody solid? Everybody
I had a quick question there, Trevor.
all right, let me come back. Who we got? Kenny? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I've been having the damnedest time with Equifax trying to do the address play. I've called a few times. TransUnion Experian I've taken care of. Doesn't matter that I don't have all three. Can I do the other two while I'm trying to figure out Equifax?
Yeah, I mean, because you got to understand at the end of the day, it only matters when we're really pulling those Equifax lenders. Your first lender we're going to push you through is Chase. That's our biggest connection, the biggest affiliate, and they pull Experian. Our other big lender is Navy Fed. They pull TransUnion, but they also pull Equifax, but they're heavy on the TransUnion. So you really got those two dots connected. If you can't get through on the phone to Equifax, you could dispute online too. A lot of those you could just do it online, and 9 times out of 10 they'll knock it off.
I'm getting them on the phone.
Huh?
I'm getting them on the phone. I just can't. They want to verify the identity, so I did play like Dom told me, just act like the link doesn't work. But for some reason, when they try and verify me with security questions, the computer kicks it out.
So, but are you answering those security? Is it like the ones that like in 91? What car did you have? Like those?
It's the dumbest shit. Like, oh, what credit card have you had in the past that's closed? And if you had one, what was the payments? Like, dude, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to that's the step. You got to get through that. That's all your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I hate those I hate those, but
well, on the credit report, it's on there, but it doesn't say what the payment was from 1999.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that shit is tough. I would just do it every day and be like, right,
just keep doing it.
Like,
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that one's not it. This one's it. Like I would.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's bad.
Yeah,
the other two are solid. The address is updated to the fake one name, one employer. It looks good.
That's solid.
Yeah. So with those two, I can still go forward, removing inquiries, and it won't hurt anything. Still dealing with Equifax.
Yeah, no, it ain't. They're all different bureaus. They're all different businesses to take our money.
So I'll deal with the other two. Then I'll go forward with those two, and I'll still keep trying to get that address.
Yeah, and at the same time, we're gonna handle that for you too. At the same time, I understand you're trying to speed it up and be proactive. We love that. You know, what I mean, that's what we want you to do. But still, remember, we're there too. You're this is Kenny Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a student. You good?
Yeah, Kane's on it, man. He sent me an email today. Holy crap! I didn't know they went balls to the wall like that, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, bro. We turn up. We stand by. We in this shit for y'all, bro. Like we in this shit. Like we don't want nobody to be working for nobody, bro. Like I value the time with my friends, my family, and shit like that. So I think everybody should be doing the same shit. Everybody should be living the same, type lifestyle, bro. Like ain't no slavery shit's over with, bro. We're not doing that. We're not about to go. Them jobs people gotta realize them jobs don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what you guys say. If they close shop tomorrow, you're not paid. You know what I mean? So you put your trust in somebody else. It don't matter what the job is. It don't matter any of that. Even the guaranteed military. Guess what? The military's dealt with furloughs, bro. Like that money can stop. Like,
Yeah, I know. I'm railroad, so we deal with furloughs all the time.
I used to be a railroader, bro. I was an engineer for Union
You
Pacific.
got out.
Yeah,
Yep. I'm in UP. Good for you, man. You got out.
yeah, I had to, bro. UP was just, I just couldn't do it, bro. Like, I mean, it's trash, bro. So it's like, yeah, I make a lot of money, but if I can't spend it, what good is it? That don't do me
Yeah.
nothing if I can't spend the money, especially with my family. Got me on a train to Livonia going south with my wife in labor, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I did it, man. I'm 18 years in trying to get out. So
yeah, and then that's the craziest part about it. You got to do 30 years and you got to be 60. Like they damn near want you to die before they give you a retirement.
yeah,
Like,
the average lifespan after retirement from railroad is 2 years.
yeah, bro, we not doing that, bro. Like we did. Well, we trying to live that shit right now, bro. Railroad paying you this. Let's build your business to pay this. Then you ain't got to worry about that damn job. Like, and so just leverage that 9 to 5 until you supplement that income. That's what I tell people. Your priority shouldn't be a 9 to 5. Your priority should be your business, your hustle, what makes you happy that you like to do. Leverage that 9 to 5 to supplement, you know what I mean? Until you supplement that income from your business. When you supplement it, then you can decide, okay, well, damn, I'm making the same thing over here. Do I need it? Or you can make sure I doubled down. So once I was double my income, I was like, I don't need this job. I'm gone, you know?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad you're
I
here.
appreciate it, man.
100. Danny, my last question, and I got to hop off.
Hey, I just wanted to put this out there real quick. So I found with calling them, if you ask to speak with member services, then you get through a lot quicker than saying you want to dispute something or something like that. For like member services, for like whatever service they're offering, like TransUnion and Equifax and Experian. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's fire. Put that shit that's the value. I know you guys got value because you guys learn and pick brains. And if you done move forward with me or you done searched me or you done searched shit that's like me, you're catching stuff in your algorithm. Put that shit out in the community. Spread the wealth, spread the knowledge. Let them know like people might be trying to get through customer service, customer service, customer service. And they're like, and you got the whole cheat code of like, hey, ask for member services. So put that out, like don't gatekeep everything. Nobody's gonna be hey, bro, it's lonely at the damn top by yourself, bro. Like I be hearing it in songs like, what good is first class if my people ain't with me? Why do I want to sit in first class alone? My people trying to hook me up with a companion flight right now. Anywhere I want, and they 3K. Anywhere I want to fly in the nation, I don't have to pay $1. Right? It's all free. Anything overseas, I only pay the taxes. But I'm not even going to move forward on it because none of my other people can afford it or they don't want to do it. So they don't see it as value right now to move forward with, or they can't afford moving forward with it. I'm not going to buy that shit for myself. I'm going to be bored as hell. I'm in Italy alone. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to grow this. My family they're going to be there regardless, but if nobody else can come and it's not, you know what I mean? It ain't fun. Robert, I know I said it was the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and answer yours though. I feel like it's a quick one.
So I dug a little deeper on my Experian report, and only one of the credit cards payoffs is on there. So that should actually boost again once the other one comes off too.
Yeah, it'll report on that statement day. Hopefully, it's not like at your 30-day mark of the new loan, but Shantae will look at it. Just have her look at it and she'll see. You hear me? Can you hear me, Robert? Yo, 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 yo. What, stressing? Oh, he was losing connection. He'll hit me in Discord. But look, guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. When y'all show up to these calls, that tells me that you guys care. You guys definitely want to level up. Oh, Robert, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I didn't hear my thing just crashed like right after I stopped talking, so I didn't hear a thing you said.
No, you're good. I was saying the statement date is probably when it's going to show is paid off, like on that statement date. If they're not a big bank like Amex, it'll be like 2-3 days, like the big credit cards. But if it's like a regular, like no name or like a low one, it probably has to wait until the statement date. That's when it's going to report anyway to the bureau. So hopefully that doesn't push at your 30-day for the new loan, you know what I mean? Because then obviously it kind of might put you in the garden, but it's all good. Shantae might can push it like it is, so you'll hit her with that message like, "Hey, am I good for funding?" She'll look at it, And then you could just tell her that, like, she might say, hey, your utilization needs to be down some more. Just say, I actually took out a loan to pay them all down. It just hasn't, what's it called? Updated yet. Then she might say, hey, send me proof. You know, you can go screenshot your balance on your thing that it was paid, and the lenders can use that. Yep, we good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, cool. Look, appreciate you guys. I went a couple minutes over because I care about you all. But look, no, but in all actuality, I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. When you show up week upon week, that shows me that you really do care about elevating and making it to that next level and trying to listen to what game and value I can bring to you. I appreciate you guys for giving your game and value and tips and tricks that you've been experiencing. Businesses change, things change, Experian changes, Equifax, TransUnion changes, Turo changes. So you actively running it and doing those things and putting that type of information out in the community is super valuable, and I appreciate each and every one of you for doing that as well. If you're not a student, you know, what are you waiting on? You know we got motion. We can change your life. We do this consistently. We consistently provide results. My name isn't what it is on social media for a reason. It's there for a reason, right? So I would be happy if you guys scheduled a one-on-one. Let's see how we can make this happen. I remember Danny was talking about, you know, layaway and stuff like that, man. Get on a call, book a call with a team. Let's figure out how we can elevate you and make you be there. At the end of the day, we're trying to help people, not hurt people. So look, appreciate everybody. Hope you have a blessed evening. Let me know if you need anything.